Welcome in. Welcome in.
Beautiful. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Hey, Teddy.
Hello. Wait, hold on. I can do like fun. Oh, God damn it. Oh no, nobody told me I could do this with. All right, this is how I'm gonna do. Wait, but how do I get rid of it? Hold on a second.
I love.
That's insane. Oh, God damn it. Okay, look, I don't play on TikTok. I'm never on TikTok. So now that this is just gonna be Teddy. How's it going?
Hey, Leia. Not Teddy with the sloth. I'm here for it.
No, I'll just leave it. No, I don't know. Let me.
Teddy, while you're doing that, we're gonna get everybody in a box. So just give me 1 second.
All right, I'm just gonna keep playing with
Okay.
all the things I can do.
Hi, welcome in, everyone. We're just getting settled. Let's see.
These are amazing. TikTok is amazing.
See, TikTok's actually kind of cool.
Hello, sassy book nerd.
Hi, Teddy. You can call me Cindy.
Cindy, nice to meet you, Cindy.
Nice to meet you as well.
All right, we're almost done getting everyone in here, y'all. So we just got off the ferry, Teddy. We were in Polsbo. We were touring a Viking town here in Washington. Ruby's here. Ruby Darling is here. We were all attending Joe Arden's event yesterday, so I was just giving them the tour of Washington, and it was so.
Hey, what else is he doing? The last thing I saw him doing was the thing in New Orleans.
Yeah, so this event yesterday was him and DJ Krimmer. They were just talking about Grimm. Like, they did a bookstore appearance, and everyone got signed books and got to ask questions. It was really cool.
Did you see his show?
I did. So his team invited the sisterhood, but it was so short notice, and it was around the time that my husband was coming back from deployment, so I couldn't go. But everybody, we had one sister that was supposed to go, and then she had a family thing, so none of us were there. We didn't get to go.
I don't know anything about it other just like that. When I saw what it was, I was like, ooh, I want to know more about it.
Well, Ruby was there. Ruby was asking if we went to Joe's show in New Orleans. He wanted to know more about it.
It was fucking amazing. Hello, Teddy.
Hello. Hi.
How are you?
Good. I'm very good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, it was really great. I know that the year before he did a show, it was kind of him kind of doing like a one-man thing.
Yeah.
And then in New Orleans, he had Andy Eloise with him on stage, and it was amazing.
Huh. I'm always I do a lot of theater myself. I don't do it. I just do it like at my local theater. You know what I mean? I don't do it like I just did Young Frankenstein, but anytime I see live performance stuff, it's really cool.
I love that. Yeah, everyone that went said that it was magical. Like, I really was sad that we missed it.
That's great.
Well, I think we have everyone, right, Alea?
Good.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, well, while I adjust the boxes, everyone, you can just do a quick intro. So I'll do mine real quick and then start adjusting the boxes. So hi, everyone. I'm Kaya, founder and co-president of the Moonlit Margins Sisterhood. And my regular profile is Talk Books with Kaya, but I'm hosting on the Sisterhood page today. So I'm going to kick it to Alea.
Hello, I'm Alea. I am a founding member and co-president of the Sisterhood. I'm really excited to talk to you.
This is a long time coming. I'm sorry I missed it before.
No, you're fine. Just happy you could be here. I'm going to kick it over to Jazz.
Hello, Jazzy Bear.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. Everybody calls me Jazzy. I'm pretty new to the sisterhood, but I love it here. I'm very excited to speak to you as well. um, so it's just I love books. I love anime. I'm also a theater girly, so that's pretty cool
All
that you love
right.
that too. But yeah, so I'm really excited about this.
That's fun.
Next, who am I kicking it to? Cindy?
I'm Cindy. I am the newest member of the sisterhood. So you were my first official interview. So I'm excited to meet you and to be a part of this. So can't wait to learn more about you.
Good. We'll see. Tell me that at the end.
Mia.
Hi, I'm Mia. I'm with Ruby. She's helping me learn more about like the whole industry and just learning a lot from her and learning a lot from Kaya. She's been showing us around Washington, so we've been having a great time.
I need to learn more about the industry.
It's a lot to learn. Definitely a lot to learn.
I know a lot about my one little niche of the industry.
Your little slice.
And Ruby?
My name is Ruby Darling. I'm a indie author and Teddy, long-time listener, first-time caller. Very nice to meet you. You are my favorite douchebag ever. Like you play that part so incredible.
Which
I know
one?
Kaya told me not to say that.
Wait, which one? I think I do. Thank you.
Yeah. Like I think that you play the a-hole perfectly. Like it's amazing. Like your range is incredible, but when you're mean, I love it.
That's so funny. Thank you. I'll take that. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I feel like my whole life I've always felt like when I get mad, when I actually get mad, when it's me getting mad, people laugh. Like I make people laugh more than anything when I'm mad. I'm not scary when I'm mad. The people are like, Andrew, stop. And I'm like, no, you have to listen to me. But somehow you take, I think it's, you take this away and it's just my voice. I can capture the feeling of anger so well.
Yeah, it's like actually in books when they're like, oh, you're cute when you're mad. Like, I'm not trying to be cute. I'm trying to be mad.
I'm actually
Shut up.
mad.
Yeah, I'm actually mad.
I feel that I'm 4'11", so like everybody just looks at me like, "Oh, you're adorable." No, I'm pissed. Okay.
That I'm the version. I'm not. I'm 6 feet, but I'm always kind of more of like a happy-go-lucky sort of guy in real life. So then, like when I'm angry, it's just like, shut up. You can. They know that I can get over it, so they're just like, don't do this. You look stupid doing this. You're right. Sorry.
Don't worry, we take you seriously if you get mad. Don't worry, we'll take you seriously. Well, everyone, before we get started, if you don't mind, share the live, repost it, add it to your story. We're gonna ask some pretty cool questions here and really just get to know. Do you want to be Teddy or Andrew during this, Teddy? Like what's
I've come to terms, in the early days, they were like, oh, you gotta separate it out. But then, like, I don't care. Like, it really doesn't. There's enough. If you, like, Googled me, Teddy Hamilton, you'd see the connection to Andrew Wyden. And if you look up Andrew Wyden, you'd see Teddy Hamilton. So it's like there's not really any separation. So it's like a stupid mask to try.
okay?
I'm happy to just be like my name is Andrew Wyden, but we're here to talk about the work that Teddy Hamilton did.
Okay. Well, we're here to get to know Andrew too. Some of these questions, it's an Andrew question. So I'll start. One thing that I always like to know, just to get to know you as a person, and also like I feel like it helps me understand you more. If I know this, who was your childhood hero?
Man, do you want to know the truth? My grandpa. That's gonna be a good one. Like my dad was a good dad, and my mom was a good mom, and I had a good those. That it's hard to call your parents heroes, though. They were good. My parents were good to me, but my grandpa was a pretty big influence on me. Um, like wise old man teaching a young kid about the ways of the world and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of good like hot takes from my grandpa that I carry with me in my life. But then I also, for some reason, when you asked that, Robin Williams came into my mind too.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Robin Williams
me
for
too.
my whole life was always like somebody who I sort of strove to be, which is cool because also he is kind of a little bit of both. So we're talking about my Andrew Iden and my Teddy Hamilton. It's like
Right.
is 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 Robin Williams Dead Poet Society or is he Mork and Mindy? It's like there's these different sides that are all encapsulated in this person. I don't know. So Robin Williams came to my mind, but I mean, if I'm honest, it's probably my grandpa.
What is that one, like the first thing that pops in your mind from your grandpa?
What just happened? There was a gigantic bear just showed up.
Someone gave you a
Someone
gift.
gave you a gift.
Thank you. Thank you for
Who
that.
was that? Runes and Ravage sent you a teddy bear.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Runes. So yeah, what's the number one thing when you think of your grandpa being your hero? What's the first thing that pops to mind that you do carry with you?
I think what he told me once. He said, and this is I think a pretty good example of a lot of the way that he would the things he would impart to all of us really. But he said, you're like a shotgun where a lot of your energy comes out really, really strong and really, really powerful, but over a long distance, it kind of spreads out and becomes less of a thing. Whereas somebody who's like a sniper rifle will pick a target far in the distance and line themselves up towards it and then follow through on it. And he was like, it's good to be a shotgun for those little short little things, but you do if you're planning out your life or if you're planning out what you're doing with yourself, you got to sort of start incorporating the idea of it being a long range target. And he wasn't even like he never had a gun. He just, he was just somebody who liked to speak in analogies like that. But I think it also kind of was similar to keeping steady. Like, do you know that then you will be a man, my son. That kind of, if you can keep your head when all those around you are losing theirs, that kind of a thing. That's very much my grandpa of like, just stay steady, stay consistent, stay patient, stay solid as you're going through. And I have done that in my life as much as I can.
Like you adopted that from him a bit when you're giving advice to people that you like speak in analogies or go that route too.
Yeah. When I'm also saying, like, here's one I came up with that's very much from my grandpa.
Okay.
Is about my grandpa because he lived in a 2-story house, and he until the day he died at like 96 or I forget how old he was when he died, but he would go up to his bed at night. If he had like a cane, he could barely walk, but he would still climb the stairs every single night to go to bed. And I always said, how Grandpa could get to his bed every single night? One step at a time. Because if he could go up one step, then that means he could go up all the steps as long as he could go up one step. And so it's like, that's me making an analogy about my grandpa who taught me to think that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came full circle.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Right? That's so beautiful. Okay. And then
Don't throw it into the deep end.
like we're already about to cry. It's just the first 5 minutes. That's okay. Go ahead, Cindy. I'm gonna kick it to you before I cry.
All right. Well, since she's going to cry, we'll make it more fun. I know you like to stay pretty active. What is the most off the wall, unhinged thing on your bucket list to do?
I don't know. I've done a lot of them, to be honest. Like, I think
I mean, if you want to list them, we're not against it. You don't have to pick one.
no, I mean like I've gotten into like I went to Barcelona back in like I want to say like 2006 or 2007 or something like that, and I didn't have the money to go, but I had bought the plane ticket, but then suddenly like when the trip came up and all my friends who had like put a lot of thought and planning into their budget for it, I suddenly realized like I didn't have fucking anything. I had not a cent to my name. And I was like, I think I just have to cancel this trip and see if I can get some kind of that money back from the plane tickets that I bought months ago. And then a friend of mine said, "Fuck it, I'll float you some money, and you can just and I won't float you a lot, but I'll float you enough to buy your food and just but come in 20 years you're not going to care that you won't even think about the money, but you will remember you'll have the memories of this." And I was like, okay, all right. And so I went, promised to pay him back, but then like when I was there, I was so reckless because I was just like so poor and so like even when other people were like, well, we're gonna go do this thing, I'd be like, well, I'm not because I can't afford to do that, so I'm just gonna stay at the hostel. But then for New Year's, I got piss ass drunk because I hadn't been drinking a lot with all of the rest of them throughout the whole trip, and we were there for New Year's, and I was like, all right, give me a double shot of Bombay Sapphire because that'll give me the most bang for my buck, and like got really really trashed, and like I ended up there was like in Barcelona there's this thing called the Rambla, which is this like it's like a cool little street that's there, and we were there late enough that there was like a police altercation with like people and they were like throwing shit, and I went and I got involved with it because I
Oh
was
my
just like, yeah, fuck it, like fuck you pigs kind of thing.
god. Why not?
And my friends were like, no, stop, but I was like, whatever, I was just drunk, and so then and I didn't throw anything, but at some point then people near me, I thought I was kind of on the outskirts of it, but then people near me started throwing bottles at the police, and then they charged at us. So then I had to run, and it was crazy. And then I think I also got lost somehow I got lost, and then I ended up wandering the weird like I don't if you know Barcelona, there's all these like weird little corridors in between all the buildings, and somehow when the cops were chasing us, I had run and gotten myself lost. I didn't know how to get back, and also I was so drunk that like I didn't know what the hell was going on. So that was a thing. That was pretty wild, but also like whatever. I made it back. I made it back.
You were just out there just testing life.
Yeah.
Here, I was just expecting like base jumping or something.
Yeah.
No,
I
won't.
No.
You'll never find me base jump or jump out of a plane. I like scuba dived once, but that's about it. Instead, I was part of a street riot in Barcelona.
Yeah. I mean, that's terrifying. That just makes me think of like locked up abroad, like
Yeah.
people that like go to a different country and they like do something like that and they get put in these crazy prisons. Like that's terrifying.
I worked in China for 3 weeks once. I used to work for like a construction company, but it was like an installation company. So we would do weird installations for like theme parks. Like I did work at Disneyland. I did work at like Universal Studios. But we also got sent to China once to do work on this. I don't even remember the name of the park. I went to a massage place because my back was all messed up, and then somewhere while I was there, I started to hear the whole place getting raided,
Oh my God.
and I was like, "What is going on?" And nothing happened to me. I just left after that. But when I talked to one of the people there, they were like, "You went to a fucking massage parlor in China?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." They were like,
When
"That fucking was," and I was like, "No," and they were like, "They probably were shutting it down because it was probably a prostitution place," and I was like, "Oh fuck." So I almost got arrested for prostitution in China. That would have ended. That would
It
have
would have been
ended.
like, no, I really wanted a back rub. Like, really.
Well,
yeah,
but I would have been saying that while like breaking rocks somewhere in Mongolia. They would have just hidden me away.
I was wondering at the beginning of that sentence when you said I was in China and went to a massage parlor. I was like, where is this going?
Yeah,
It's like the start of a joke.
it was
For
stupid.
real.
I love that so much. So I just want to take a second because I've seen so many of our, like Luna, Wicked, the author. I mean, Teddy, you got some authors and narrators in here showing up for you. And Ruby, I love this so much. Everyone that is an author and narrator, just comment real quick so Teddy can see you. That is, y'all are really amazing for showing. I love the way the book community supports each other.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's so beautiful. Like, I'm blown away every single time, right, Ruby? We were just talking about that the other day.
I I was actually telling Kaya, Teddy, I don't know if this has ever like crossed your mind, but Joe actually narrated my books. And I always wonder, like, do you ever kind of realize like what you saying yes to an indie author means for them? Like, are you self-aware enough to like understand that you've pretty much just changed the trajectory of their lives?
For some, yeah, I've been in situations where I know that Teddy, like, I'm in a position now in my life where the publishers are trying to get me to be on their books because Teddy has a thing, right? Teddy, there's a thing. It's like Joe Arden. It's like any of the other guys who are sort of known guys, where there are people who will listen to the book where they don't know the author, but they'll listen to me because they just like to listen to me tell stories. And if that's big, multinational conglomerates are saying, "Oh, we want to get you," then like just somebody who wrote a book that they care about, that they want to try and get out, and they're willing to somehow our paths have crossed. Yeah, I know that. I know that but it's also kind of I know that because I know that when I was first coming up, there were authors that did on me that then helped get my name out there. And so I think it's a relationship. You know what I mean?
Like I've always said that, other authors are not my competition, they're my colleagues. And so, it's not like the only person I'm in a competition with is myself, correct? Like the only thing I ever want to do is elevate, right? Elevate in my writing, elevate who I'm not my circle, because if I'm up, I want you up with me, right? Like if I'm up here, like I want to bring you here with me. And I really hope that those that I've come into contact with, that they can say that I have. And that comes with like narrators as well. Like I love to go and like look for new talent because I believe in exactly that. Like if I'm up here, I want you up here with me, correct? And so, yeah, I think that you saying just yes to someone is incredible, because had Joe not said yes to me when I requested him, none of the sisterhood would know who I am, and everybody in the comments would not know who I am. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I think that you are incredible for saying yes to people when you know that you're taking a chance on them. So thank you for that.
I've tried, as my career has grown into a place that is sort of almost no longer in my control anymore. It's gotten to a point where I used to try to respond to every single person who sent me a DM on Instagram. I tried to talk to everybody, because some people will send me personal messages, and maybe their message is just, "Hey, I like listening to you. Thank you for reading." You like, they still took a moment to like say that to me. So then I want to like acknowledge that they said something. But then as it starts to get wild, I want to make everybody happy and I want to help everybody that I can. But I just, at some point, it stops. It becomes.
Well, for that, I always have a saying, because there's going to be people that like my books and people that don't. And for me, I always tell, I always say, like, I'm not a pizza. I'm not going to make everybody happy. So there you go. Just remind yourself you're not pizza.
But
You are a pizza, Ruby. You are the whole pizza.
I think that it's also important that I don't then just say, well, now I'll only work for Penguin Random House or for Simon and Schuster or for Macmillan or for like these big publishers. I want to always still stay in a place where I am within this community. That the publishers aren't really part of the community. They want to benefit from the community, but they're not really from the community. I know that there's people who then work for the publishers because they love the community so much, but the community itself is here. It's on the ground.
Yeah.
The community is saying, Ruby, you are my kind of pizza. Ruby, you're the whole pie.
Someone said tacos make everybody happy. You're the taco, baby.
Oh
I
my
was
God.
going to say she's the pizza with pineapple.
I love pizza with pineapple.
We love it.
I think it's spicy.
That is so funny. Thank you all for the gifts. You're so thoughtful. This is really sweet. And your gifts are really funny too. Ruby, when you were talking, there was one that like went across your face and put a little red heart on your cheek. It's
Oh,
so
I didn't even see that.
It was super cute.
I love it. I still say the dancing teddy bear was my favorite though. That was pretty cool. Yeah, Jazzy, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Okay, Teddy. So I saw somewhere that you're a One Piece fan. You, yeah. So I wanted to know if there were any new gen animes that you really like.
You know what? The one that I'm on right now is One Punch Man, which I don't know if that's like new gen or not, but it's been around for a while. I know that the manga has been around for a while, but like the new, I only watch it, and the new season just came out, at least on Hulu. So that's the one I've just gotten into. But like I'm kind of behind, to be honest. Like One Piece and like Dragon Ball are things that I only just maybe in the last like year started like really into. So I like back in the day I was a big fan. So but now we're talking like maybe like what's the guy, the Bebop, Cowboy Bebop, or like Inuyasha. I used to watch it.
I loved Inuyasha.
Or like the Brotherhood of what's the Alchemy Brothers? What are those guys? Full Metal Alchemist, which is still like that's like early 2000s. I know a lot of the things that are there, but then I sort of departed for a while from anime. And only recently have I started like what's the one with the little ninja people? What are they called? It's the boy. It's the little boy he's the boy who's the wolf, and then the next one is he's older.
I don't know that one.
Well, I don't know.
No, it's like huge. It's huge. It's not. I shouldn't have said Inuyasha because now all I can think of is Inuyasha.
A boy with the wolf. Only ninjas I know is Naruto.
Naruto. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Naruto.
Oh, okay.
But then the new one,
No, it's not
Naruto's
wolf. It's a fox.
he's a
Nine-tailed
fox.
fox.
Did I say wolf?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean wolf.
I love you, Teddy.
Everyone was super confused. Everyone's like, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that was funny. I literally was just trying to think of it. I'm like, a wolf, a wolf, a wolf. I just know
Yeah,
the fox.
seriously, the wolf threw me off.
Sorry. No, that's my fault.
No, I love Naruto. That was
Yeah,
the first anime that I started with was Naruto, and then I jumped straight to My Hero. Like
My Hero. I think I started. No, I'm thinking My Hero Academy or something like that.
Yeah, My Hero Academia.
Yeah. I just started watching a couple episodes of that, but so I am kind of, to be honest, there's something about Dragon Ball that I thought I never got into it, and I always avoided getting into it. That then recently I got into it, and then I was like, oh my god, actually, even though it's just like a fight over and over again, that's all that ever happens in that show is it's just people fighting all the time. There's like so much story and so much character and so much like interpersonal relationship stuff that happens in that I was kind of blown away to it, to where like I watched it again, and then I've been kind of just chasing the high that I got from Dragon Ball for a long time.
Yeah.
No,
Listen,
honestly,
my bestie's been trying to get me to watch some. I think is My Hero. I think. Yeah, but the closest I've got so far is K-pop Demon Hunters, and that's as far as I've made it. But one day,
no, honestly, Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon started my whole anime life. I was like 9 years old, and completely fascinated. Like, and I was like, oh my god, who are these strong people fighting and transforming, and how is their hair blonde? So like, it literally took me by storm. But that's so cool that you're still into it though. But get into some of the new gen. It's really good.
Well,
It's really
that's,
good.
and you know what? I did watch, what was that one that they just dropped on? I don't even think this is anime though. You can't really call it anime because this was, what was that one with the sisters, and one of them had red hair and she punched, and the other one had blue hair, and
Oh, you're talking about Arcane?
Arcane. Oh my god,
Yeah,
Arcane
that's
is
actually a spin-off of a video game called
the
League of
video
Legends.
game. Yeah,
Yeah, and they put the characters into an anime and doing their whole lore, and it was amazing. I think
it's amazing.
it won Emmys and stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, it was really good. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah. Okay, and I got one more for you. What is the book outside of ones that you narrated that you've read that's changed your outlook on life?
Um, uh, I mean, I think there was early on. I know that I got like super into this is like college. This is like such college stuff, but it did do it to me because it was like probably when I was like becoming a young adult that I read The Alchemist, and I also read this book called The Teachings of Don Juan. Not romance. It was not a romance. It's actually more about drugs. Um,
Oh, was it?
and then there was also one called Ishmael, which is about a guy learning from a gorilla. Like there's like a weird telepathic gorilla. It's an amazing book. It's an amazing book, but it's about like a student in search of a teacher, and he answers an ad in the newspaper for a teacher in search of a student, and it turns out to be a giant gorilla who can speak to him telepathically and tells him. And then what the book is it's like a philosophy book and a book that explores sort of the ethics of environmentalism and like the way that the stories that we tell ourselves about what it means to be a human and like that kind of stuff. It's an amazing book. I cannot speak more for that book. And then I also read I got really into The Power of Myth by Joseph Campbell, like The Hero with a Thousand Faces, um, and he's got this series called The Masks of God that sort of tracks and tells a lot about the myths of humans throughout the world and throughout history, and how you can kind of track it almost and connect it all together into one big sort of uber myth.
Wow, that sounds really deep. Yeah, I
What got
really
you
like the
into
idea of the
those?
gorilla one.
Say what?
I like the way he's like looking between us. What got you into those? So you said that they had like a huge impact on you. Did someone like gift them to you, or you just like came across them? Were you a sucker for the cover, or how did you get into those?
Man, I don't know. It's like the right book hits you at the right time in your life when you need that to be told to you. And I mean, another one would be Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse-Five. To be honest, actually, if you want to talk about direct changing of life, Slaughterhouse-Five, written by Kurt Vonnegut, as told, narrated by Ethan Hawke, was a book that I listened to over and over and over again because I love the book. And also Ethan Hawke does it really, really well. And then if you were to listen to that and then listen to like the first year of Andrew Iden narrating books, what you'll hear is a poor man's rendition of Ethan Hawke, because it informed me so much of like how really good narration can sound. And it was like a thing I was obsessed with shortly before I really started getting into doing audiobooks. So there's some immediate but I think the other things are just like, I don't know, like my mom used to tell me myths all the time, like the old Greek myths of like the story of Orion and Scorpio or whatever, like those kinds of things. It's just always something that's been interesting to me. And so, and I've always been, I don't know, I've always been curious about what is all this? What is all this? What are we doing here? Like,
Yeah, I love that.
I was religious for a little bit. I went in high school. I became, no, not even high school, like middle school into probably like 13, 14, 15, 16, somewhere in there. I became like super, super Christian. I accepted Jesus into my heart as my Lord and Savior. And really, the reason why I did was because there was a girl I liked and she was Christian. So then,
So naturally.
That's always a hook right there.
So Teddy's always been into romance.
yeah, what are you going to do? I'm a romantic.
That actually reminds me of that book that you did, Bring Down the Stars, where he was like, he like wrote poems and stuff for her. I thought that book was incredible. That had like, I think that was like the first book that had like that just real like, just absolute like pining for the girl and like just couldn't get there, you know. And it was such a great book. But that reminds me of that.
That's a good portion of my life. I was definitely a piner. Like, I was a girl who I dated a long time ago who then moved away. And then I just stayed smitten and pining over her for like a year or something. And like, I had plenty of, I should say that, I'm not like, I had girls who liked me.
Yeah.
But I was like, I didn't want to then like betray my one love kind of thing. You know?
Oh God.
But then after a while, I realized that she was done. She'd moved on. And I was just like, I need to move on. You want to know my first kiss?
Yes.
Yes.
Dirty betrayal. But it was this same girl who was Christian, who I had a huge crush on. I didn't think she knew who I was until I guess she found out that I liked her, and then she was like, "Oh, I like being liked." So then we're talking about like middle school, but then she became my girlfriend for like 2 seconds. But like I'd never had a girlfriend before, so like I'm sure I was a loser boyfriend to her, and she was like, "Well, this is boring. I'm moving on." And then afterwards, all of a sudden, she became interested in me. I was like, "Oh, like she's come back." And then she kissed me once, or I kissed her, I should say. And then she was done. And I was like, well, but don't you want to do that more? And like, she was just like, this was cool. You're cool. Bye. And then I found out from her friend that she had found out that I'd never been kissed. So then she was like, well, I want to be somebody's first kiss. So then she just wanted to be somebody's first kiss.
She hijacked your first kiss?
Hijacked my first kiss.
That is insane.
Wow. I would have egged her out.
But you know what was also cool? Was later on, my first college roommate, I found out, came from the same small town in California that she was from. And back in kindergarten, he'd had a huge crush on her. And then she moved away to my hometown and then became my first kiss. So like his first big like crush became my first big like kiss and first girlfriend, and then like we just by chance became college roommates together. And I was like, oh, I used to, yeah, my first girlfriend was from that place. And he was like, oh, what was her name? And I was like, so and so. And he was like, wait, what? He was like, that was my first what? And we had this whole like, holy fucking shit kind of
Small world.
yeah,
That's insane.
yeah.
But also, I mean, she must have been super special for like all these people who like so smitten with her, you know?
She was beautiful. She was beautiful. I think I don't know. I'm bitter now. What can I say?
Yeah.
I can't talk about
You're
about
not
her.
still bitter. Are you
She
really?
hijacked my, yeah, exactly.
Hijacker.
Do you ever
I
think
think
that maybe she listens to you and she's like, damn, I missed out?
Yeah, you missed out.
Yeah, I
That's
can't see
right. She's watching right now too. She's in these comments
that. Yeah,
somewhere.
No, I
probably.
won't say her name though. But there was a time when I joked about I'm gonna say her name every time so that everybody knows. But I was like, no, that's
Who is this Kelly in every one of these recordings?
That hijacker.
I think you deserve to be petty like that. Just one.
Yeah, fuck it.
100%.
Oh man, that's amazing though. That's a small world for real. Like your roommate. That's
oh my God.
wild.
It was amazing. Blew our minds. We were like, how? Because it's also not close. It's not like close by. Like still in the same state, but California is a large fucking state. Like
Yeah.
I'm from California, he was from Northern California, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry, Alea. I didn't mean to interrupt yours. You're good.
I actually, so obviously, like all the books that you do, the different types of genres that you narrate and everything, you have like an ability to like bring out so many different emotions in people and kind of just connect with people that way. But I'm interested in like who's a person in your life that makes you laugh in a way that like maybe your fans wouldn't ever be able to hear from you.
I mean, my wife is about as funny as they get. She's a total clown. She does so many weird things sometimes. But then I'll start laughing at her, and then she'll be like, "Why are you laughing at me?" And I'll be like, "How am I not supposed to fucking laugh? Are you kidding me?"
Like, look at you.
Yeah. And how is that not your stated goal here? What the fuck are you doing? So I'd say probably my wife more than anybody. I have lots of laughter in my life, though. I'm happy to say.
That's good.
Most of my friends, like one of my best friends, like the best man at my wedding, you know, he's got this concept of the joke, which is like anything for the joke. So we're all a bunch of so there's so it's hard for me to pinpoint, but I would say probably if there's anybody who I think can make me laugh in a special way that nobody else makes me laugh, it would probably be my wife.
I like that.
That's beautiful.
I'm kind of the same way though. Like my husband's constantly like, "What are you doing? What are you even doing?" I'm like, "That's a dance." He's like, "That's you're dancing? Oh, okay, got it."
Well, but that's what you want. I would think that if the whole point of having like a person, like your person, that like somebody who you're married to, who you make that much of a deep, like lifelong commitment to, it's somebody who you are able to release even every last little layer in front of.
Mm-hmm.
That then there's some weird ass fucking humor down in those deeper levels there, you know,
Isn't there?
that you're never gonna let anybody else see.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of that goober, goofball, making everybody laugh for stupid reasons.
Yeah.
As Mia nods in agreement.
Yeah, I always say like if I had like a reality TV show, like it would be nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fool myself, so gonna admit it.
Yeah.
fool here, right here.
I used to be a part of a group called Sacred Fools. It was just a theater company. That's all it was, but it was still.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Those are funny. Like, what are you doing again? You know, like constantly asking myself like ADD questions. So, yeah, like, what is this about? I don't know what I'm doing half the time. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just love when your intrusive thoughts win, Ruby. I've had a front row seat to Ruby's inner thoughts, whether it's on a car ride. So, have you ever seen Final Destination, Teddy? I'm gonna tell myself before y'all do. I'm gonna tell myself, me and Ruby, before y'all do.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen? Okay, you know that one vehicle that has like all the tree, like
I know exactly what
okay.
you're talking about. Yes.
So we're driving to Forks, Washington. And I'm about to give them the Twilight tour, and it's gonna be great. And I see that semi a mile away. I'm like, I cannot get stuck behind this thing. I have avoided it ever since that movie came out. I have never been behind one. I've been great at it. Okay, and this car speeds up and then hits their brakes and gets behind me. So then I'm behind that car. So we all have seen the movie in the car, and all of us, like Ruby, unhinged thought, she's like, well, this is the way we're going out. This is great job,
Oh
Maya.
my
Like,
God.
this is it. And she's like, the first thing I thought of was like, someone should record this though, so that everybody knows how we went out. Like we did try not to do it. And I looked, I looked to my right. All of them are like, yep, this is it. This is the way and they're recording this. So then I call my mom, which my mom is in the comments right now, Teddy. It's Sassy Sunbeam. So I call the family group chat because I'm half Mexican. So when you call one, you call them all, right? So I call and my phone is like mounted to my windshield area, and my whole family is like, "Pendeja, pull over! What are you doing? Why are you
Yeah.
behind
That's
the
what I'm.
I wasn't in a space where I could pull over. Like it was
With no shoulder.
yeah, it was like a highway, but like back road version of a highway. I couldn't pull over. So finally, there was an exit. My sister goes, "Well, that was your exit, pendeja. Are you gonna pull over?" I'm like, "Okay, apparently I'm getting off." So
Yeah.
I end up pulling over, and all three of them are dying laughing in the back. Like they're all laughing at me. I'm so glad they didn't hate me for like putting their life at risk. But I did try to avoid it. For the record, I tried.
I think it
So
was
yeah.
your mom though that really sold it because she was like, "Ah," like she was screaming at her, and it just made the whole thing like 100 times better. So it was wonderful.
Listen,
Yeah. I was gonna say,
as a millennial, that movie freaking distraught all of us. Like, as soon as you see that,
We're traumatized.
even me, I will get in another lane. I will go around it. I'm pulling over because it traumatized all of us as a teenager growing up to see that.
So many things. Like I'm never getting in a tanning bed. You're not gonna catch me going into a car wash. I will wash my car with my own two hands.
but we'll all get on flights. We'll all get on
Yeah.
in planes.
Yes.
That's how
Not
That's how the
me.
whole thing
Uh-uh.
starts.
I mean, I did wait almost. I would say it was over 5 years after that movie before I got on a plane, though. Like
Yeah.
it did hit me.
I'm not getting up there.
What I always think about that on a plane is like that first moment because every single person is going to have intrusive thoughts when the plane is about to take off. Like fuck. But then because of Final Destination, it's always like, is this the moment where I should be freaking out and being like, we got to get off this plane right now?
Yeah.
I worked in ophthalmology for 20 years, and one of the final destinations is when they were having LASIK. So we're like performing LASIK on a patient, and he's like, "Oh no, this is my final destination moment," and we all lost it.
Imagine though, like what chaos would erupt on a flight if you did do that. If you acted like that. I mean, probably everyone on that plane
These
has
people
seen that.
aren't real. These people aren't human. Or whatever that is.
I'm telling you right now.
That was an episode of Friends,
It's not
though.
real.
That was an episode of Friends, though. Phoebe's like on the flight, and she's like, "There's something wrong with the phalange," and then the flight attendant comes out, and she's like, "There's no phalanges on the flight, or like on this plane." And then the guy behind her is like, "No, if there's something wrong with the phalange, I want to get off this plane." And like, the phalange is fingers, so
Can you imagine though if like you're about to leave, everybody's finally boarded on the plane, and someone sits up and is like, Anybody ever seen Final Destination? No? Just me? Got it? Okay.
I think it'd be like a collective vote. Like, we're voting this person off the island. Like, go. Gotta get you out of here.
Remind them of that movie right before it takes off. Like, anybody ever seen that? No? Okay, just checking.
Hold on.
Just wondering.
Hold on. There's somebody named Tara who says, I'm over the Pacific Ocean right now. Is there a person?
Oh, okay.
on,
So
like,
that's our sister, Tara.
on a
You met
plane right
her.
now?
Yeah, you met her in Montana. That's Tara. She's part of the sisterhood. She's flying right now.
He's flying right now. Please, we should change the subject. I want to change the subject anyway.
Tara, I forgot you were flying. I love you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we gotta let's change.
Okay, Mia, we're gonna
Tara.
go to Mia.
Joe Arden was in the chat and he said he just got off the flight.
Joe Arden did?
Yeah, Joe Arden's in the
Oh, I invited him to surprise you, Teddy. All right, hold
Hi,
on.
Joe.
Mia, go ahead and ask yours. Aw. Joe. Yeah, Joe, he doesn't have his mug that I made for both of you. He's not drinking out of it, right?
Uncle Teddy and Daddy Joe.
Hey, Joe. We were just telling him about when we started the interview, Joe, we were talking about he wanted to know more about your NOLA events and everything, but
They said he's doing another I didn't know you were doing a thing.
yeah.
Thank you, Joe. I didn't know that you were doing a thing in where was like Washington D.C. or something?
Seattle, yeah.
Seattle.
Washington State.
Not Washington D.C.
Let me see. How close it got to Teddy's face is hilarious.
Like super zoomed in.
It literally did.
It's like one of
It's like
those
my
moments
biggest
of
fear.
something unhinged, and Ruby goes, like, I do know. That's how I know I've been bad.
Hey, buddy.
Oh no!
Happy holidays.
You gotta stop meeting like
no.
this, Joe. What's this thing? So you just did a thing in Seattle?
Yeah, DJ Krimmer and we went up to Hardcovers bookstore in Washington. We did a Q&A. We did a signing event. I did a reading. About half the people you got up here with you were there. It was pretty great.
I was telling them that I was jealous that I didn't see the thing you did in New Orleans.
It was pretty rad, man. It was like back to those theater roots. It was a 300-seat theater, packed 2 nights. I wrote it, did some of Ruby's words, did some other authors' words, mixed it in with some of my own stuff. It was very fun.
I love it. I love it when, like, we as narrators, we're actors, right? Of course, we're actors and we are performing other people's words, but there's there's art here too, and it's nice when we get to flex those wings a little bit, those art wings. I saw that you did something with painting that you did.
Oh man, yeah. I did a live with Corbin, and I had done some like promotional stuff that I was trying to do for Painter's Obsession. And I did some painting, like to do some socials, but I was like, you know what? I kind of love painting. So I did a live with Corbin, and I asked him to give me like a really sort of off the wall prompt. And then in real time, over like the course of the next 5 minutes, he answered rapid fire questions from the chat, and I made a painting based on his prompt.
And it was actually really good. And like people in the comments were like, I'll give you $500 for it. Like, I need that on my wall. Like everyone's like auctioning it off.
And then he has it shredded like, what's his face?
Yeah, that's my Banksy moment.
Your Banksy moment, yeah.
I need that painting signed.
I think the hope is that both Corbin and I can sign it, and we'd be able to give it to Luna K. Wicked. Oh, who also just showed up here as well. There you go.
Yeah, but I love that. I love that. Bro. I try to, like, when I go to my signings,
yeah,
my swag that I bring are little pieces that I've made. That I make, like, I take my photography, because I do a lot of photography, and I make like a little just take home small pieces that can be held or put on your desk or put in a whatever, do whatever you want to do with it. But I like the idea of investing into some kind of artistic expression. It's really good. I'm really glad. I was really happy to see that.
Yeah, I've been really fortunate to be able to get to tap into so many different creative modes through this work that we've found. So, and you know too, you've got a background in other kinds of acting and storytelling and the arts, and so it's nice to be able to do all of it.
I think the last time we met on a live was when I was also talking. I had just done lighting for my local theater, and I just did lighting for my local theater, like last week.
Dude, the show that we did in NOLA, I had like 4 hours to do a full tech, and they brought in this lighting designer, and I was just like, listen, man, like I'm kind of just all over the stage, like just kind of a general wash would be fine. And then I've got a character that comes out. If we can have a special for her, top left, that would be great. Otherwise, whatever you can do. 5 hours later, this man had built 300 light cues into 2 shows.
Jesus. What are you doing?
Jeez.
But it was incredible, Joe. It was, honestly, it was an experience. Definitely the most wonderful opportunity I've ever had in my life. So thank you for doing that.
Thanks for being there. I told the lighting designer, he and this other guy that worked tech, that I was going to write a male novella, and I was going to name the guys Finn and Grant after the 2 of them to thank them for their work.
Wait, what about Caboose and
Boxcar?
Daddy Cassidy and what was it? Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, me, Sean, and James Cassidy. We were going to be Boxcar, Caboose, and I don't know, the conductor or the who knows. All right, I don't want to steal your evening here. I just want to pop up and say hi and happy holidays, man.
This is good. I actually do have to sort of sign off soon.
Okay, well, I'll leave so you can give a proper goodbye to these folks. It was nice to see some of you recently.
Thanks for joining, Joe.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Bye, Joe.
Good to talk to you.
So thank you so much, Teddy. I know we're at time. Thank you so much. We really had a blast. I know I did. Everyone, if you're not following Teddy already, we had some questions if that was your real TikTok profile, because it wasn't like you had like 2 videos, I think, and everybody was like, "Are you sure this is him?" We're telling people it was. So if you're not following him, he does like Instagram more. So he's not.
I'm Instagram. I'm an Instagram person. Like
I'm the same way.
Although, look what I can do with. Look what I can do with. I think,
Stop it. I love it.
Nice. That's great.
I love it.
We're all gonna do that for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We should have done this whole live just all in that filter. That would have been great.
Oh, we have to do that next time.
Oh my God.
I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for just joining us, sitting with us, laughing with us. We try to make these as chill as possible, and Teddy is really a kind, amazing human being. When I met him in person, I was just blown away by how nice he was. So if you don't follow him already, if you're not familiar with his work, get familiar, because he's a really incredible person. So thank you.
Thank you. This was a nice. I like it when I enter spaces. This feels like a space. It feels like a safe space. It feels like a nice space that is really nice to be a part of. So thank you for inviting me into it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I have leaky eyes, so we can't say nice things like that. My eyes leak too easily.
Well, y'all, before you go, we have 26 interviews lined up for next year. We have a lot of amazing people that we're going to be talking to, so please follow the Sisterhood page. Tune in. We're going to be dropping the list of people we're interviewing soon, so stay tuned, everyone. But thank you. We love you guys.
Yes, thank you so much, Teddy. I appreciate it.
Yes, of course.
Bye. So good to meet you.
It was so great to meet you.
Nice to
Really,
meet you
truly.
too.
Very good to meet you.
Bye.
Thank you, Luna. I don't think we talked, Luna. Hello.
We didn't. They just brought me up, but I am a Teddy girly. I just wanted to say that out there. I was listening literally I was waiting for this. Like I'm so happy that they brought me up because I'm like fangirly. And I just wanted to say that I adore you. I just got done, when was it? 2 days ago, listening to Mate. I keep talking about it because it was a 6 stars at the prologue. It was such a fun read, and if you guys haven't read it, listen to it.
Yeah.
Listen
It's a
to
really
it.
good one. Yeah,
It is a good one.
Yeah,
But
you gotta
I
listen
love
to hers too, though, Teddy. Corbin and Joe just did Painter's Obsession. That was the one that had Joe painting. That was Luna's book.
Yeah, it
Don't
was my
even don't even get me started on that book.
that was my depravity right there.
Like it's perfection though. Like it was
Thank
almost
you.
like what she was saying about like how she felt with like the prologue of listening to Mate. That's how I felt with her book. Like the second it opened, I was like, oh my gosh, like we are in for a ride. And by the end of it, I'm still like you said earlier, you were chasing the high of so I'm doing that. Like I'm like chasing the high of Painter's Obsession because like I can't find anything that makes me feel like that. So I'm just waiting for her to drop the next one so I can get that same vibe.
I'm gonna cry in the club. I'm gonna cry.
Stop it.
Yeah. So if you have time, Teddy, it's not a romance. It's pretty. I heard it's pretty intense. I haven't.
Yeah, it's really intense. It's a horror. Like think
Yeah.
of Hannibal Lecter meets American Psycho, Patrick Bateman.
I like.
That's
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I've gone down the path of the evolution from like morally gray to just like morally fucking gone. Like
That would be this one.
I love that.
but just jump into now horror of
I
like
love
full
that.
horror. Just like it's like commit or quit. I think to a certain extent, it's like if you want to go dark, if you want to tell like a horror tale and really tingle those parts of our brain, go for it. Now suddenly it's actually more
I
activating and less scary the farther you go.
And that's actually something I was happy about is that like I've heard that before where like people are like, oh, this is not a romance. And then you get into it and it's a romance.
Yeah.
And so like I kind of went into it where like they were saying that about Painter's Obsession. And I was like, I hope that that's true because I keep hearing that. And yeah, by the time I was done, I was like, yeah, definitely not a romance. It was so good. It was done so well. And of course,
thank you.
Joe and Corvin, I mean, they were phenomenal in it. But I always say they had a masterpiece to start with. So
Yeah, Luna,
Thank
you're
you.
incredible. Teddy, I just realized that I just remembered Mia didn't get to ask anything. Do you mind if she asks one question?
What? You're muffled now all of a sudden.
Mia didn't get to ask anything. Do you mind if she asks one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I was curious, like all like the emotions and things that you do in the booth. Is there one that you can access easily in the booth versus like real life you would actually struggle with?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, no, in real life, it's actually, I think, kind of my response to that would be actually a flip because like I cry all the time and like books make me cry all the time. But I also like cry in real life all the time. I don't have any problem with that. But to be honest, what it is it's humor. I'm like what I was saying earlier. I love to joke. I love to laugh. I love to be funny. I love when other people are funny. But when I'm narrating, for some reason, because I think I feel like a certain performative quality to it, that I have to make sure that I'm funny in the right way. Like if I'm just experiencing something sad in a book, then I'll just cry while I'm reading it. There'll be tears. Sometimes I'll have to stop recording to like clear it out. But when it's humor, when it's like a joke, when I'm working with like Megan Quinn books or one of those like kind of funny books, I won't laugh at all because I'm like working. So like I'm part of the joke as opposed to experiencing the joke, which is different from experiencing the trauma or the sadness or whatever. But so it's like I would maybe laugh normally if I was listening to it or if I was reading it just for my own fun. But like I'm just like, while I'm reading it, I'll have like some passing thought that's like, yeah, it was really funny, and then it's gone.
Like it flying over
Do
your
you
head.
read the books beforehand?
Say what?
Do you read the books beforehand? Like when you get
That
like,
depends.
okay.
It depends on what kind of book it is. There's a lot of books that I get it. I already know. I either know the author already, or I understand what is happening. You know, like I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that if it's a hockey romance, we all probably pretty much already know what's gonna happen, with maybe a couple of various things. But I'll usually. But if it's something that, like, if it was your book, the Painter's Obsession, something like that, I might say, okay, there's really extra layers here that I don't want to miss.
Yeah.
But then I'll make sure to at least answer whatever questions I have about it before I go in. But I won't like read it. I won't like read it front to start, because I'm about to read it front to start.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you have any triggers? That was the question that I like. Do you have like anything that you won't touch? Like,
There are some that, yeah, I think so. I don't know that I have like a list, but there's some that I have turned down books because I was like, I don't want to live in that world. But I don't know if it's like consistent either. Like, I think it's like back in July, I didn't feel like doing it.
Like a
okay, that makes
headspace.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's also more, to me, it's more of like how is the author approaching it? So I can't really quite decide just based off of a trigger list, because I don't think of it from that level. It will be if I'm reading the book and I feel like the author is not taking care of something that's like needs to be taken care of,
Yeah.
I'll get a little pissed about it. I'll be like, well, now I'm part of this too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
That can be annoying sometimes, but I also don't run into that very often. For the most part, I think authors are some of the most mindful of most of the things that they write. So
That's good. Yeah.
I used to have a big head scratcher with CNC, but then somewhere along the way I was like, nah, I get it. Like, I get it. It's not that. It's not what you're saying. If it was in a New York Times article, of course it would be like horrific, but that's not what this is. It's not, I am not going to record myself telling you what CNC is, but I will at the very least say that I get it. I didn't always get it, so it used to make me go like, I don't know how I feel about this until I finally understood.
Yeah, understanding it helps definitely.
Yeah, it does. What is something that
Well,
you? Sorry, I'm asking mostly questions. Sorry, I have to. Let's just be quiet.
You're in a chat with like 3 authors now, so we are.
Yeah, we love it. Normally
yeah, no,
we welcome
But
it.
also my wife is gonna kill me because I gotta go
Yeah,
pick
we
yeah,
just
no,
want to keep
Oh
you're
no,
good, Teddy. Yeah, so thank you so much again. I know we went a little bit over time, but thank you for taking the time to sit down with us and answer all our questions. We all love you.
Thank you.
And until next time,
Until next time.
thank you so much. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good
Thank
night.
you.
All right, I'll leave. You guys
Bye.
amongst yourselves.
Thank you for bringing me up. I'm like my cheeks are warm. I'm blushing.
Well, I can't stop blushing. I had to open up the window.
Thank you for bringing me up. That was so nice. I was like,
We love you.
No problem, of course.
Yeah, the only reason I didn't bring you up sooner is because we plan out our questions. Like, we were very, and you'll see that when we interview with you, like, we send you questions ahead. Teddy's the only person we've ever interviewed that did not want the questions ahead of time. He said he wanted it to be an authentic, like, response. So he's the only person in the history of us interviewing that was like, nah, give it to me raw. Like, I'm I'm kidding. He didn't say that. He did not say that.
you could give it to me raw. I'm gonna tell you that. You could give it to me raw. You know how I like it,
Ruby's
Ruby.
eye.
I would love for someone to actually say that to us, but no, he's the only one that was yeah, I want it to be authentic because then I'll think it. I don't want to overthink it. So I was like, okay.
I think those are the best way.
I loved your questions though. Like that was top of the dome too. Good job.
No,
I'm
it's
not
because
gonna
me and
lie.
her have also talked about it a lot. Like she is really a Teddy girl.
I'm
Like
a
she's
Teddy
Teddy
girl.
for Painter's Obsession.
I wanted Teddy when he said that. I was like, but
We have 2 more spots open for
I
this year, so we can ask him to come back next year because we didn't really get to ask everything. So we'll just ask him spots.
please, I'll sign up for the. I would literally apply to be part of you guys so I can interview him.
Girl, you don't
I'm
got to
sitting.
apply. You do not have to apply. You are in.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, I got questions. Hold up, and then y'all talking about Naruto, and it's my favorite anime. I'm fighting for my life. It's Naruto. It's Naruto.
I know. I
Like
love
somebody
it
look at me.
sometimes. I'm like, it's
Why
Naruto.
are you messing
Somebody say it.
I'm just loving certain things, and all of a sudden I see Ruby.
I know Ruby would be like,
Ruby in her eye.
I saw Ruby's eye like 6 times. That was all I saw was.
hi Peter.
That man said PNC, and I went,
Hi Peter. Hi Exodus.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Cedar.
How is everyone?
This is just a live.
Good.
I
I
mean,
had
we're
to
all
take
good.
off my eye patches real fast before I put myself on camera.
actually, I need to do mine too.
I look wild. Hi, Haley.
Peter, we go live and do our face masks, and especially on self-care.
Oh, and bring me up. I mean, if it was Teddy Hamilton, I'm like, I can't go up there with my.
Yeah.
Girl, I was fighting for my life in the last 2 minutes before we logged on. I was like, okay, hair, you gotta, what is it? Do I look okay?
I was like, where's my hat? I can't do that. Get this off.
I've been sick all weekend and I'm puffy.
Not
Dude, I've
good.
been waiting
Really?
for this interview. Ask Ruby. I literally was like, I've been waiting. Like, I was on it. I was not missing that. I was like,
Yeah, because I was like, on the phone, and I'm like, "Are you gonna be there?" And she's like, "Yes." And I'm like, "Oh." Okay.
I was sending out fit checks. I'm like, do I do the green shirt or the white shirt?
Yeah, literally. We were driving back from the Viking town that I took Mia and Ruby to.
Right, because we were looking for my husband.
Yeah.
how was it? Did you find him?
No.
Well,
Yeah, he was dressed up like Santa Claus.
Oh. We like a Santa Claus daddy.
Is there right now?
I'm not gonna lie, when she told me that you guys were leaving, I got a little stressed. So I was like, what do you mean you're leaving? What about the interview? And she's like, oh. She was like, it's 11 o'clock by me. I was like, okay, you can go now. You can go. I thought you guys was gonna play with my heart.
No, I'm down here, y'all. No, I tried to get into we got here at 10 minutes before the interview. I couldn't get into the Wi-Fi. The headphones I had wouldn't work. Everything was going wrong. Nothing would work. I couldn't find anything. I was like, well, it's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay.
It is. I mean, everything ended up working out just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything was great.
I wasn't muffled until the end, so that's good. I try to have oh, Josh, yes, I'm sorry you missed Teddy. I'm sorry, honey. Next year. Don't worry, we have 26 amazing people interviewing next year. I won't say who.
I can't wait.
I'm excited for everything you have in store.
Thank you.
What do you have? I'm doing the eye thing that Ruby does, but you can't see me because
If I do it, it's gonna hit my hat. I'm gonna bump it. Oh my God.
Let us see the eye, Luna. Give us a sneak peek of the eye.
You don't. I would do a jump scare right now if I show myself. You don't want to.
That's fine.
You don't want to
I'm
see
okay with a
what
jump
Luna-
scare.
Ruby, I feel like you're doing the infomercial for all the
Listen,
little
I have a
stamp
fro.
eyeliner right now that's hot on TikTok.
Thank you.
Do not make me tell these people how fine you are, Luna.
I was gonna say I don't know.
No,
I was gonna out somebody. I don't know if all the boxes are the same for everybody, but somebody in this spot thinks Luna is drop dead gorgeous.
I would not shut up for a whole day in the chat. I was like, did y'all look at that picture though? Did y'all see Luna? I literally like I got a forehead. Like, did y'all see it?
Nah.
Okay.
That's just the make. Listen, that's just the makeup and the wigs. Because I like wearing wigs. I have a thing. I like changing my. I don't know. It's something with the alter ego. Like sometimes when I like, because usually I'm really Tom girlish and like I'm an Adam Sandler at heart. Like I love me some leggings and some baggy shirt. That's like my Crocs. You'll see me on sports mode, my Crocs all the time. And
So
then
fine.
like that. But that 1%, baby. That's a narcissist. You can't. I'm like Kanye West in that 1%.
You sent that out, and I was like, I am second guessing my identity right now.
Ooh, don't worry.
Yes.
Ooh.
No, she did. She put a picture in the group chat, and I was like, "Who?"
Hmm.
I've never seen her.
I've never seen
What?
her.
I have pictures on.
How do we
I
have
don't
your
hide. I
number?
told you. I don't hide my face. Yeah.
How do we
It's
have
just that
your number?
You do got my number. Like you
But
got.
I've
You got
never
the.
seen your face.
No. Then go on my IG.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Go to my
Please
IG.
hold.
We'll come back and get one of these.
Watch everybody's cameras start flicking off because they're
Yeah,
going to look at
right.
the Instagram.
Everybody's
Please
gonna go
hold.
see what Luna looks like.
Everyone said, please hold.
Is it on the
So
page
we're
or
gonna
is it on
see
your
the amount of
story?
people watching right now go down to like 10 and then jump back up. Like
Yep.
everybody's ready to go look.
Listen,
Make
I
sure
look
you
like a
look
baked
covered.
potato right now, but it's really the makeup. It's really the makeup.
Ruby, what did I say? Or was it Mia? I think I asked the other day, like, what's my favorite comfort food? And I said a baked potato. So Luna, you're winning with me. Like, keep it up. You are winning.
I am winning.
I love you.
It's like I'm crunchy on the outside and fluffy on the inside, you know?
She said her favorite snack is Luna.
A whole
We gotta
meal,
make her a
okay?
shirt.
Okay. A whole meal.
Peter's writing things down as we speak. Sure.
Kaya's over there like,
Yeah. Book trope said Luna flirting with Kaya. Yeah, Kaya's just out here living her best life.
Was this love at first sight? Was
Yes.
this? Should I? I think so. I think so.
Yes, it was. And I'm not ashamed. I don't
And
care.
it's like Kaya and Kay, like Kay or Luna Kay, it
I'm
just
just
makes
saying.
sense.
I'm glad you're embracing it. This is good.
I'm gonna boot my husband out, make space
I
for
don't know
Thank
if
you.
I've ever seen my bestie blush before.
I
But she's
I'd even blush for Teddy, okay? My cheeks are so hot.
she's blushing hardcore.
Y'all
Girls
stop
do it
it
better.
right
That's
now.
what it is. Girls do
That's
it better.
right.
That's what it
You know
is.
what, Alea? When we have that interview, you know which one I'm talking about. You lead that one.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be over here just ready.
Luna, I just went and I stalked your story. Where are you?
What do you mean? Where am I?
Yeah, I just went to stalk your story on your Instagram and I don't see you.
Oh, I don't mean like on my story. I mean like on my actual page. You gotta scroll looking deep for those pictures. I'll
She's
I'll
gone.
send you one. I'll send you one. Where is
About her
she?
and Mia.
He is
goes-
on the hunt.
Yeah, because
I'll-
I need
Baby,
I
I'll
need
just
your
send you
contact
one.
pic. Yeah, I need your contact pic.
Yeah, I got
I'm
you.
gonna put your logo on there.
You should get my contact pic because you have my actual number.
I
Yeah.
You
know.
probably know my act.
Some of us
She
don't.
knows my name.
Yeah,
No,
I was
she
just gonna
knows.
say,
Yeah.
some of us feel FOMO for not having a direct access to
What's
Luna.
that like?
Right?
What is that
It's
like?
amazing.
Listen, I
What's it
stalk
like to be one of the chosen ones?
I'm
me.
not
I be stalking. I be stalking Ruby.
She does. I love it. She's like a
Mhm.
professional watcher.
I'm sorry.
I am.
Do not be taking my job.
What? Oh, can y'all see that? Oh, dang it. Okay,
I
hold
be
on.
hitting on her. Like when she posts picture, I'm like, wow, beautiful. Oh, who's that? Hold
Make
up.
her big.
I want to be called beautiful.
I'm trying.
I got my
Oh,
forehead
she's
Wait.
beautiful. Wait, that's my friend Kat. She's beautiful.
Luna.
No, just kidding.
Wait, that's not me. That's my friend.
What the heck? Ay, Dios mío. I feel lied to.
I literally have.
Get her off your page.
not my future wife right there. No.
That is not my pic. But she's my friend, and she's a. If you guys don't follow her on TikTok, follow her. She gives amazing regs
It's the
for the
same thing
pitch
I
black
thought with
regs.
Cedar. It's the same thing I
Huh?
thought with Cedar because I hadn't seen Cedar's face yet, right? And then so then finally someone was like, "Oh, she has really long black hair," and I was like, "Fuck, she's gonna be hot." And then so finally I see her face, and I'm like, "Fuck, she's so fucking hot."
You're so fucking hot.
So unfair.
We're all freaking hot. Everybody here is hot.
I was gonna say, Ruby, I don't know what you're
I think
talking
it's a
about.
big
Every time I
group.
see your pictures, I'm always like,
I know.
so freaking gorgeous.
Right? She
What was the
is.
thing you posted just recently, Hottie Patati? Your black dress and space buns.
Oh yeah, I had space buns last night.
Yes, you looked
And some
so
leg.
good.
Yeah, you looked so good.
You
You
looked
guys
so
are
good.
liars. Thank you so much.
Mm-mm.
Beautiful
they-
liars, all of you.
They
Hey,
were making
I
me feel
actually
all
was
inadequate
there. I
because I've
saw
already
you in
been shopping.
person. You looked great.
Antoinette, can I just say that you are so beautiful inside and out, in person and on your lives and in your videos. So are you, Kaya.
Thank you. I felt really like out of place. I mean, but mainly because I had like traveled 5 hours and then I got home at like 3 a.m. Because
Antoinette, you were there and I didn't even get to say hi in person.
oh my God, were you there?
Yeah,
I'm
she's
so
so
sorry. I
wonderful.
feel like I kind of like blacked out. I was like straight up. Yeah, no, I was there last night. Yeah. It
She was
fun.
wearing the leather top with the brown plaid skirt.
I had my service dog with me too for half the
I
time.
saw you. I was
Yep.
walking in with all the boxes. I had on a red tank top and a black leather jacket. Yeah.
Yep. No, I was walking around with Michaela, who's on. She's a part of the pack with CJ. She was actually the only person I came and I was like, I know this person. We text. Yeah. But yeah, no, I was there last night.
I have
Now I
so
have
much
FOMO.
FOMO with all. Seriously, Luna,
I
me
have
too. I'm like,
FOMO.
why couldn't I have been there?
Why don't y'all invite me? Why don't Ruby? Why you don't put me? Why don't you invite me to these
No,
places?
no, mommy, no.
I'm gonna
Because I
shake
invite
my
you to
head.
everything. I invite you to everything. I
She
send
really
you
does.
I
She
send you
really
flowers, I send
does.
you roots, and I'm like, bitch, are you gonna be there? And what does she say? No.
She be trying to take me everywhere. She's like, apply here. And I'm like,
Okay, but I get that because I do the same thing. I get like invited and I'm like, it's okay. I have a really busy life. Like, also,
Okay, well, you can
I
go over here.
totally get like separation anxiety from my husband.
I do too, man. He's like my support. He's like my support animal. Like
I need my 6'4" Irishman literally right behind me. Like, and if I don't have him, then I have my Belgian Malinois that goes everywhere with me.
Jojo, I am trying. I already sent her the links literally to everything. I sent her the links to Dublin. I sent her
You
the
didn't tell me you was going to the UK.
Yes, I did.
When?
Oh, look through our messages. See, she ignores me so much whenever I'm like, hey, are you going? See,
I'm sorry, guys. Listen, I garden, so my brain works at a squirrel level at times. So it's like I be everywhere and at all. I'm a hot mess. Anybody that knows me at a like a that like at a friendly level knows that I'm a hot mess. I'm just nice, like I'm just composed right now, but I am a walking hot mess potato. Like
Y'all, Jem in the comments said, man, if I had a 6'4" Irishman, I wouldn't have any free time.
I don't. There's
Did
a
you see me
reason
lean
I
forward?
drove home from Seattle in a night so I could still be in bed and be greeted at 3:30 in the morning.
Oh, yeah, you
Ooh.
did. Oh, yeah, you did.
I
There
was
was a reason why I leaned
motivated to get
forward and was
home.
like,
She was like, I'm speeding to get to my man.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm really tiny. I'm only like I'm 5'2". So I climb that man like a tree any day.
Yes,
of the day.
girl.
You be going up on him?
Yes.
Listen, I'm
You be going up on
5'3".
him?
I'm
What?
5'3".
I was gonna say, Ruby, let me hear about that Viking man you're looking for.
I married one of those.
I'm just gonna look for my rugby man in Dublin. It's fine. I'll wait.
Hey, actually, I know quite a few rugby players in Dublin.
Oh no.
Ruby.
My
You got
husband,
Ruby
we
the
have
ticket.
We'll
we
go
have
to
a house out
Norway.
in
That's where my
Bantry.
husband's family's from. We'll find you a Viking.
Yeah, I could help you out with that. I have like national rugby friends. Yeah, they're on like
Can
the
somebody
national
bring
team.
home one in a backpack for me? Cause
As I said, yeah, I'll take one.
And
But
if
baby,
any of them
why?
rides motorcycles, I will, go with that one too.
So what you're
Okay.
saying, Antoinette, is that girls trip like you're planning it and we're like
Yeah.
going to wherever
Okay.
you tell
Oh
us?
no, actually, no, sorry. I will try not to get into an Irish accent because sometimes when I like talk about Ireland, like it's the accent comes out. But no, we have a house out in Bantry, and I'm actually I think like it's like gonna be like a 2-year plan, but I'm hoping to like get like a big like bookish like retreat thing. Because my husband's family basically like own the town of Bantry. And it's a super duper small town. And I'm already scoping out. I already scoped out one location that might be a really cool bookish spot. They have this really cool small town bookstore. But yes, there might be something in the works in the next couple of years.
Well, count me in. I'll be there.
Yeah,
so
same.
I'll
Yeah,
be there.
let us all know.
I will. It will be announced at some point or another. But I I had my husband talk to they're not a mayor, but like he talked to like the Garda and stuff. And I was like, if I wanted to do a book event, um, could we do so here?
That'd be so cool. I'm not even gonna lie. I told Ruby that I'm gonna try to travel more often because I don't. But it's like a me thing because I have too many kids, so it's like I'm just like I always give myself excuses like my
Personal
kids,
problem, Luna. You got a
my kids.
husband too.
I
I just saw
know.
you're coming down to Orlando, aren't you, in July?
I am.
I
It's
saw
part of the
that.
planning. Yeah. I'm trying. I even applied to go to I think it's NOLA, New Orleans for 2027. So let's see where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be everywhere.
She's
Or
also unfortunately booked up for my event because,
I am, unfortunately. I would have been there.
she's an anus. She hates me. That's
I
why.
do not.
Uh-huh.
H.
You hate
Uh
me.
oh.
Am
No,
I
I
allowed to be a
don't.
professional watcher for more than one? Because Cedar's my next. Okay, good. Cedar, I'm now a professional watcher for you
I literally smoke
I fully
cigarettes.
support that. Cedar
Okay.
is lovely.
because I kind of adore you in
Oh,
Orlando.
that's so sweet.
I love you back.
You and your under eye patches. Okay, bring it all. We love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my whole. We'll do the whole face mask.
Yeah, we do it on Sundays for real though. Like we do like writing sprints and reading sprints, and I work on book club stuff. Ruby writes, Mia reads. Like all of us will just Cindy does her schooling, so she's going for her master's. Like we all just hop.
Bachelors. I'm not doing that master stuff.
Yeah,
And that makes me
I
sound
feel
smart.
you. I did my bachelor's and it took me 6 long years, and I was like, oh, I can't go back to school, man.
The bad
Granted,
thing about it is, it does not make me a better nurse to have that extra letter.
Wait, you guys, can I make a quick announcement?
Go ahead.
It slipped my head. So Cedar and Luna are actually going to join me for a 24-hour writing sprint on New Year's Eve all the way up to New Year's Day. So we are starting 8 p.m. on New Year's Eve and ending at 8 p.m. New Year's Day. So they may not be there all day, but they will be popping in and out to be able to talk about their books coming up, audiobooks coming up, their plans for the future. So yeah, it's going to be a 24-hour writing, editing, reading sprint. So yeah.
I
I'm
will absolutely
excited.
be there to support.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll
I'll
watch.
be over caffeinated.
There's a link in my link tree for you can send me a case of Alani.
I will so do that. Oh my God, for real? Can I send you something? I would love to.
I didn't really put something in there, but I could.
Okay, well, bet I'm going to.
Double fisting.
I don't like
Got this, ladies.
Okay,
So I
but
guess
actually, I do care a lot about your heart, and you really are not supposed to drink more than
Just
2
one
of those
day.
a day,
I know.
because then
Just
you
one day.
overdose on the amount of
caffeine your body is allowed to handle in a day. I say that because I have a heart condition and I have down 2 Alanis in a day. And I was like, why am I going to pass out? And it was because I drank like 200, it's like 200 grams or something more than like the recommended dosage of caffeine in a day.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't go over two very. That's a rare day. Because I'm also a teacher, so I think I've built up the immunity to it just for that reason
I
right
will say
there.
I must have like a body of steel because I have a 40-ounce Stanley and I drink at least 2 of those of Dr. Pepper a day.
Yeah.
Bro.
Me with
I
my
just go
me.
straight to the
Coffee,
coffee.
Milani. I mean, I don't know.
I drink 5 cups
Maybe I'll
of
pay for it
coffee.
later. I probably should watch that.
Yeah,
I
I
me
don't even
too.
like coffee. I wish I did though. I've
Yeah,
been
me
Nah,
needing
neither.
it.
man.
Me neither.
Listen, I make me a pot coffee in the morning, and that coffee is. I was just like, why do I feel so jitterish? And then I look, and I'm like, wow, I really do drink 5 cups of coffee, but
The
I
whole
don't
pot's
notice it
gone.
because I don't notice it because I just be like doing stuff and drinking I be refilling my cup, and
Yeah.
next thing you know, I'm like, wow, I'm like 5 cups deep, like.
so I have this like little weird tradition. I'm Italian and I grew up like we grew up very like that's a very cultural thing for us. And it was I have an espresso in the morning, just like 1 or 2 shots. And then I have an affogato like at the end of the day, which is like it's like vanilla ice cream with like an espresso or like coffee over it.
Yummy.
I like
That
it with
sounds good.
espresso because I like a little bit more of like that bite flavor instead of it being like just a smooth coffee. But that's about it for the caffeine that I consume in a day.
I love that.
And the rest of the time, it's just a lot of water and tea.
I love tea.
I try to
I
be
feel
really
like if I
nice
at
to my
least
locals.
if I at least upped my water intake, the Dr. Pepper probably wouldn't be so detrimental, but I also
Wait, all I
don't
drink
drink a
is
lot of
water.
water, so
I do drink a lot of water, so I feel like it counters although like it waters down all the 5 cups of coffee that I drink.
Oh
I have to
no.
force Mia to drink water. Mia, drink your water.
I drink water all day. It's like the only thing I drink. Like
I'm so proud.
I
this
Me
wish I
is
drank
too.
horrible.
coffee.
You guys are
Sometimes I
making me
do.
feel bad. Don't make me feel bad.
Listen, what's easier for me because I won't drink it in a cup. Like it's the weirdest thing. But give me a water bottle and it has to be spring water. It cannot be anything. I'm like bougie when it comes to water. It
Oh
has to
yeah.
be
So,
spring water, and I would
Mia,
chug it down like
Mia
nothing.
made me
Talk.
Mia made me buy purified water, and I tried to explain to her that she needs to drink spring water, and she
Wait, you're
said no, it's
breaking
a
all up.
I'm
This
very
is
sorry about
balanced,
Spring
water.
right?
water is the way to go, man.
I
Is that water in that yellow thing?
Yeah, just
You heard
okay.
that,
Okay.
Mia?
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Mia? Are you muted, Mia?
No?
Oh, we can hear you now. What were you
It's
laughing?
the
Oh, you
connection
can
is
hear me
like
this whole time? Can
being whack. Like for me at least, it's laggy.
you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Um, huh. I wonder how long I've been on mute.
Oh
She's just been out here talking the whole time.
no. Oh my
Is it lagging
gosh.
for everybody or is it just me?
It's not lacking for me.
I couldn't get on the internet either. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, spring water tastes like dirt. I can't do it. I'm like spitting out rocks when I drink it. I'm like no,
Not the rocks.
Not rock.
This is
It's
what
all
I have
gravel.
in here, but I just didn't want the plastic to make noise while we were interviewing Teddy, so I put it in here.
I don't believe you.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
what we did.
tequila.
No. If I'm
That's
gonna drink
tequila.
anything, it's bourbon. I'm from
Oh,
Kentucky.
bourbon.
I'm a
That's my
bourbon
girl
girl.
right there, bourbon.
Like
Me
having a
too.
French
Well, when I used to
75.
drink, I don't drink anymore, but
Wicked Whiskers said I
I
thought
used to drink too hard and
Wicked Whiskers said I thought Mia was just quiet tonight.
I've been talking this whole time.
Oh my gosh. I was like, Mia, are you okay?
This whole time.
That's wild.
It's been a hot minute since I think the last time I heard you talk was when you asked your question.
Yeah, for real. That's
Yeah.
true.
No, I was talking a few times after that. But you know what's crazy is the fact that Tuan is right here, and he not once told me that you couldn't hear me on the live. So
Oh my.
what's really going on?
That's some kind of bestie.
Dang, he just threw you out to the wolves.
He either over there asleep or in somebody else's live.
Well, maybe he's pulling a Mia and he fell asleep early.
Maybe. I know he
Ruby in
wasn't
her
feeling good
eye.
earlier.
Ruby's
Ruby,
gonna die.
I need you to take a picture. I need you to take a picture of your eye so I could use it like when I want to be nosy and just like, you know, like those stickers, and it'll just be your eye.
Oh, Ruby did my lashes, guys. You see them?
Ooh, like it.
Cool.
Look at
She
y'all
says she
doing
couldn't.
girly things and bonding.
Kaya, how come you're not doing my lashes?
I'm jealous now.
Okay,
I'm jealous.
first,
Hey, Dree.
they're in the same room. Alea, we have to be in the same state. Let's start with that, okay? Okay. I love you. Okay.
Okay,
I
if
tried
you
to be in the
guys,
room,
if you
but
haven't went home yet, you're very close to me. So I mean, I feel a little neglected.
Antoinette,
I
I'm
feel
close to
neglected
you.
too.
Well, aren't you? Are you? Did you already go back home?
I'm in Lake Stevens. Well, not right now. Right now I'm in Bellevue because I had to drop off my beautiful princesses and queen and duchess. I had to drop all of them off, so I couldn't leave. But I live in Lake Stevens.
Like Lake Stevens, Washington?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you're actually not that far from me. I'm in Oregon.
Alea, do not get upset. I love you. This is not another person. She told me this morning, she goes, this is just another person that gets to be with my best friend before I do. I love you, Alea. I love you so much.
I think you were supposed to be flirting with me. What happened?
This is a why choose
Luna,
Ruby,
situation.
this is where you do your
no.
eye, Ruby. The eye.
No.
Get it closer. Get it
I
closer.
do. Let me tell you, I do not share very well.
I don't either.
She's possessive?
I'm a little possessive.
Well,
Anytime she like says something about like somebody else, I'm like, oh, did you like her? Was
Oh
she
my
nice?
God,
That's
Mia.
cute for you.
Mia does the same thing. And I'm like, Mia, you are the sun that we all revolve around. Some of us are revolving around the planets that revolve around the sun, but we all revolve around you.
She's about to say, I just want to be loved. And I'm like, Mia, you literally put your tits on my back. What more do you want?
In front of company, Ruby.
I still can't
In front of
believe you're
company.
complaining about that.
I woke up, her boobs are on my back, and I'm like, Mia, this is like, yeah.
Kaya, I want to put my boobs on your back.
Really? Really, Ruby?
Y'all, I literally called Alea this morning and I said, I'm sad. She's like, why? I said, because I called Ruby and Mia and they get to share a hotel room and just snuggle and cuddle, and we're not
And
cuddling.
rub boobs on each other.
And
I'm writing that one down for my next. Boobs on the back.
Caesar's adding that into the next
Boobs on
I feel like somebody
That's going
one of us somebody here has to write a sapphic, and then there's like a one bed trope, like, and then they're just rubbing their boobs against each other's back, you know.
That's totally like
There will be
some
some
moment.
commitment to that
She gets
scene.
mad. She gets mad, and she's like, you know, she'll say like, Ruby, really, in front of company, and I'm just like, okay, well, give me something to lie about, Mia. Give me something.
This whole situation, first of all, Ruby got a room with like this triple cow king bed. So there's like there's a whole continent like in between us. So I don't know what she's talking about.
Exactly. So like, how it's a whole continent, right? So why are your boobs on my back?
Again, Sarah and I are the only ones that are in the committee of the itty bitty. You all can't control where they go.
Yeah, they don't, man. Like they be everywhere.
I cannot.
She said,
There's
Mine
anything itty bitty about my.
mine aren't crazy. Mine are
You're
none
but
of
you're
they're
the
designer
committee.
boobs.
It's okay, Mia. I'll let you rub your boobs on my back.
Oh my
I don't even know what's going on.
Oh, all right. So
Excuse me.
So Ruby gets the phone number. Mia gets to put her boobs on your back. Luna, am I chopped fucking liver, bro?
I mean, dude, you was flirting with me, and then all of a sudden, Alea's over here, and she's over here, like, being possessive.
Hold
I'm a
on.
whore,
Look,
baby. I'm
look at it.
everywhere.
Y'all see that? Look, a whole man can fit right there. Children and a dog can fit right there. Me, I'm over here,
Luna,
bro.
my
Listen,
favorite.
Luna, I'll bring you into the trio. How about that?
Y'all see that? Look at that.
My
Look at that. It just
favorite.
keeps going. Look at it. Look at it.
Like I said,
Listen,
Mia, it's okay. You can
Not
rub your
showing
boobs on
the
my
bed.
back.
listen, I love a
Listen,
good white
you
cheese.
wild.
Okay, I love
Oh
a
my
good white
god.
cheese. Don't make me choose.
There's
I love
enough.
white cheese.
It's okay. There's enough kitty to go around. Like, we can all
Thank
pet.
you.
Not there's enough.
All right, guys, I'm gonna behave now. I'm gonna be good.
I even
Yeah, we're gonna be
messaged
good. Sorry,
Sarah
y'all.
and I was like, Sarah, are we cuddling when we go to Dallas? She's like, you did reserve 2 separate beds, right? She's like, I don't like to cuddle. And I'm like, but I do.
Oh, I'm a cuddler for sure. I'm a
Like, I like
cuddler.
to be big spoon.
You know, I learned
I ain't
that
gonna
about
lie. I
Luna.
like to cuddle. I like to cuddle.
I'll cuddle with you, Luna.
I got
Oh,
cold feet though. I got cold
oh, that's
feet.
funny.
Would you be my Jonas?
Done.
So I could
So
put
wait a
my feet
minute.
on you?
So Mia can't put her boobs on your back, but you're all cuddled up next to Luna. I'm just
I'm
trying
gonna
to
put,
make sure
no, I'm gonna put my titties on Luna's
your
back.
boobs are on her back. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
they're
see.
pierced. They're pierced, so I'm gonna be like, that's like a massage. I was gonna,
I like
What?
that.
Y'all know what would be really funny right now though? You know how Teddy had to go to like be with his wife? It'd be so funny if she's like, so who are you interviewing with? And he's like, oh, let me show you real quick. And it's this moment. It's
Oh
this
my
moment.
God. I would
Or Joe
be
pops back
7 shades of red. I would be like, oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. When you brought me up, I had a brain fart. Like, I was literally like, I know she just didn't bring me up here, but okay. I didn't know what to say because when he was talking, about, I was like, you saw the live that they were talking about my. Oh, you know why? Something of me. I love you. Dude, I was like, it's like starstruck. Like, even when I went for my first signing and I seen like other authors, I was just like, I gagged. Like, I was like in front of Lee Rivers, I made myself a mess, bro. A mess. I couldn't even talk. I was just like, I love your. And then she's like, what's your name? And I looked at my tag, and one of my friends, she's like, she's an author too here. Her name is Luna. I was like, yeah, I'm Luna.
Which is like so crazy to me, like because I wonder that sometimes about people because like after I read Painters and I joined my first live that you were in and like I put a comment up there and like you replied to my comment and I was like she saw me and she said my name, like so like you have those same feelings about like the people you love, but you
Oh,
don't.
hell yeah.
I hope
I
you
fangirl.
realize that like people have that same feeling about you.
Can I give y'all my first ever like what the fuck moment ever?
Mhm.
It was at Wild and Windy, and I was approaching Sadie Kincaid,
Mhm.
and I said, I was already nervous as shit, right? Like I was shaking, like trembling, and I went up to her and I was like, "Hey, Sadie, my name is Ruby," and she's just like, she kind of looks at me and she's like, "Ruby, darling, you wrote Speak and Stutter," and I was like, "Yeah, that's me. Yeah,
It's so real though,
I
yeah.
did that. That was my book." And she was like, "Hello," and I'm like, "Hi," because I went full dumb and I couldn't like. She's like, "Yeah, Joe talks about you all the time," and I'm like, He does." Like it was so surreal. Like I was still shaking, and she's like, I'm telling y'all guys, I was sweating. Okay, and she was like, "Have a seat," and I'm like, "No, I'll leave a print. That's disgusting." And I said that to her face.
Not a print.
It's okay, man. We all been there. I get that.
Yeah, it's cool that you guys are like so like down to earth and chill because it's like the same thing with Ruby. The first time I was like in a chat with her, I was like, don't say anything stupid, just be normal, like it's refreshing though, like to like be in a space with you guys and you guys are just like
Dude, my
chill
friend,
and
was literally bringing me back to my table because she's like, dude, you're working, like, come back. And I'm like, all right, man. I was just like, it was my first book event, and it was like everybody was there, so I'm over here like literally looking at everybody, and she's like, you need to be at your table. And I'm like, but
I
and
don't
the thing is,
wanna.
like, for me, I'm a reader. Before anything, I'm a reader. I enjoy reading. I think that's how me and Ruby started, like, developing our. She posted a book, and I was just like, "Yo, it was Victorian Psycho. I
Yeah.
like horror." So I was like, I slid in her DMs, and I was just like, "Oh, what you think about the book?" And then that was it. That's all it took. That's it. And then I am a reader, so if you give it, like, if I do buddy reads, like I read, so like to be around a lot of my, like, people that like they're my peers, but I read your work, like I am, like, I fangirl over your stuff, like
Oh
I
yeah.
that was the same thing when Kingsley Kincaid noticed me and we talked, and I was just like, yo, you was the reason, like her, Audrey Rush, like they were a big reason why I was able to dabble in erotic horror and enjoy it, because I read their work and I was like, wow, like this shit is bonkers. I love it. Oh my god, like holy shit.
That's how I was in NOLA, honestly. Like, you should have seen me. I had like a whole fucking pack of books, right? Like a stack of books. And I went up to Ariel Anderson and I was like, "Hi, can you sign my book?" And she's like, "Yes." And mind you, I've already talked to this woman on, like via DMs and stuff. And I did that to like DJ Krimmer, Joe. I did it to not Evelyn Montgomery because I knew she had written Losing Neverland, but I didn't have her book yet. And then who else did I fangirl over, Mia?
Andy, of course.
But I'm in love with her, so yes, absolutely. You
Notice
can
the
throw your titties
pout.
in my face.
Notice the
Not,
pout.
I was gonna say, is Mia pouting in the corner?
yeah.
Because
Yes,
she always
she
talks about Andy and how much Andy means to her and how much Andy looks just so gorgeous when she laughs. I laugh all day. And what do I get? Shut up, Mia.
You gotta be
Poor Mia,
nicer
you
to
told her
Mia
to
or
shut
I'm
up.
gonna take her from you. You gotta be nicer or I'm gonna take her from you.
She fires me every day. Every
Really?
day.
Whoa, she put
You,
Ruby on
okay,
blast.
but
Oh my
you
God, girl.
also downgrade your level of what you do every day.
No, I don't. I'm an intern.
No, ma'am. Do I need to show you the application again?
I'm interning.
Hmm.
She's still learning the ropes, essentially. But anyway,
The
that's what I
shade is
deal with
real
every
tonight.
day.
I don't know what's
She's
going on.
like, "You hate me," and I'm like, "When do I hate you? I let you put your titties on my back."
I did not. You know what? You know what? Now I'm going to, just because you said it.
Take a picture. It didn't happen. Just saying.
I got
Just
you.
saying.
Luna wants the receipts.
I need proof, or it didn't happen.
Pick
I'm
or it
I
gonna
didn't
wake
got you.
up.
happen.
I'm gonna wake up and there's gonna be a
Hi,
picture of
guys.
her with her titties
Hi,
out.
Trisha.
A
Let me grab my
selfie.
headphones.
I
Give
need
me
a
1 second.
selfie. I need a selfie.
It'll be like this.
Mia, make sure you. You guys are so fun.
No, I
You're
totally,
hot,
like, the
man.
first time I went into one of Ruby and Mia's lives, I was just like, "Hi," and Mia's like, "So what do you go by?" And Ruby's like, "That's Cindy," and I'm like, "She knows me."
Not the government. Not the government,
Like, what?
man. Chill.
What?
Right?
She knows
Yep.
me?
Whoa.
I try my best to know all of my readers. Like
And
I
I
don't.
think that's what I was gonna say. I was just be like, I think people don't understand, like, how we see people that love, like, show us love. Like like, at least for my, like, and Ruby, like, you do the same thing, especially because I've seen you interact. But like for me, I notice, like, I don't look at nothing. Like, I'm a very genuine person, so anything, like, I like like my interaction with people to be very genuine. Like, if
Mhm.
I see any type of, and I've talked to you about this, Ruby, as soon as I see any type of fakeness or weird vibes, I'm one of those people that if I meet you instantly and I get this block, like this weird feeling, it's an instant, like the mask slips right in, and it's just, that's as far as you're gonna get with me. And it was just, like, it's so nice to, like, generally see people, interact with them, and I love it because I'll hop in I'm like, oh, JoJo. I know first name basis. Like, we coolin'. And then it's like, there's this one. She was like, did you follow me? Like, I got a message yesterday. Brit, she was just like, did you follow me or somebody hacked your stuff? And I'm like, dude, I'm just a girl. Like, yeah, I followed you.
Yeah,
Like,
but
what do you mean? Like,
as a fan, like, and it's different because even like recently, Cedar popped up into one of our lives, and I'm like, that's Cedar. Like, I'm talking to Cedar.
Fucking
No.
It's different for us as the
I'm
fans.
just a baby.
that's how I feel. Like, I'm just a baby. What you
Literally,
mean?
I
Like,
don't know what I'm doing ever at all times.
right?
You're yelling at me. That's what you're doing.
The shade,
Ruby, you
bro.
gotta treat her
In front of company.
nicely, or I'm gonna take her from you. Then I'm
I
gonna
love.
have Kaya and Mia.
Hey,
Luna, I'm the one that pointed out that you're going to be in Orlando. I mean,
There you go. I'm gonna have all three of your girls. I'm gonna be collecting them like Pokemon cards.
Luna,
can I just come along for the ride? Can I just be there too?
I know, Luna,
There,
can I go in your suitcase, please?
everybody can go.
Somebody just
You
put
have
it in
to
their
pass me
I'm
to
pocket.
get there.
Me, okay? I will be your
Put me in your
infinity
pocket.
stone.
I'm fun
Collect
size.
me,
I'm gonna
please.
have like a I can't even say that harem, like harem.
Harem?
Haram?
I'm English.
Harem.
There you go. Harem. There you go. English is not my first language, so it's like sometimes I can't pronounce the words. Just
Girl, you should
I
try to
struggle,
speak
and it
Of
is.
English not being. No, listen, y'all. Before we went to after Joe's event yesterday, we went to a Mexican restaurant. I almost spit
Hmm.
out my whole drink. Okay, Mia says it so calmly. So we get to the restaurant. They were so sweet because they were gonna close in like 30 minutes, and they let us sit down. We like talked to them and everything. So we're sitting down, and
listen to this.
I'm not Mexican, but my Spanish is not great. Like I'm an off food, okay? And the lady comes over and she says like just going on, right? Like just assuming we speak Spanish, right? And then here goes Ruby, the back just instantly, okay? And then I heard some of it, and Ruby looked at me like, "Yeah, we were gonna share the chicken fajita." And Twin goes, "What did Ruby say?" And Mia goes, "She was just showing off. Like, okay, we get it. You speak Spanish, got it."
All of a
The
sudden, she speaks
story,
Spanish.
the story is not over. The story's not over. Continue, Kaya.
I'm not
Continue the story. So
I'm
then,
scared.
so then the waitress asked Mia, "What would you like?" And then so Mia asks, right? So she gives her order, and then she's like, "Gracias." And then the waitress walks away, and she's like, "See, I can speak Spanish too."
Dang, she's
said,
Just
like
saying.
spicy.
she said, "Yes, gracias," and she didn't even do like gracias, which I've heard Mia roll her R's. She purposely did not roll it. It goes, "See, I can speak Spanish too." The fucking
Fun
spice
fact:
that was on the
Spanish was
table.
my Spanish was my first language.
Oh, okay.
I just don't
It
speak it
was mine
anymore,
too.
and they get mad at me because I don't speak it now. I'm like, you guys stopped.
So funny.
Okay, my loves, I just want to say I gotta hop off real quick, but
Yeah, I
thank you
gotta drive
guys for
home.
joining and thank you for talking and sharing space with me. It always
Thank
means
Always.
you.
a lot,
Thank you
so
so
I
And
much.
how
appreciate it.
cool was that of Joe? Like I sent the invite, but I didn't think that he would have time because he was flying, and he popped in. I was
Yeah, that
like,
was
I
cool. I was
know.
literally
Nice.
like hopped out for a second and hopped back in, and Joe was here. I was like, oh
Aw,
my God.
Yeah.
that was so cool of him to do that. So cool.
Hmm.
that was really sweet. But we adore you guys. We're gonna post our 2026 interview lineup. We'll be posting it next week, so look for
Ooh.
it on Monday. I'm shooting for no
There are
Tuesday.
some bombshells in there. I'm so
I'm
Um,
excited.
excited.
if y'all bring Teddy back, this is my official application to interview him. Like, I need to, like, you don't understand. Like, I am you know how, like, he is that voice. Like,
We got
That
you.
I just it is what it is. I'm just fangirling, so
No, we
I
got
just
you.
feel
We
like I should be
will.
there.
We have 2 more dates. The only reason we haven't released the lineup is because we have 2 more dates that we really wanted to fill before we released it. So we could say we have an official 10 months booked out.
Wow.
So we will, I'll reach out to him real quick and ask him if he wants one of those dates. And if he says yes, we'll bring you into the interview for the full interview.
Oh, I might message you because I seen that you had somebody there. You interviewed somebody, and that person, me and that person got a little project for next year, and I'll message you.
Yeah, let's do it because the Duchess herself has what, 3 for next year? So if you want
Mhm.
more than one interview to be able to promote something, we have 2 slots. Yeah, you have 4. I want to say 3 or 4 slots next year for Ruby.
How
Yeah.
come she gets 3 or 4?
Because
I'm your wife. I'm your wife. You
Not the wife.
I am.
I just got the confirmation, so
I'm
now
gonna let Mia rub her tits on my back. Okay.
The cool part is I haven't even done that.
I'm gonna go cry in a corner because what you mean she got 4 spots?
Right.
It's okay. Just say you hate me. Just say.
Just
Luna,
say it. Just say
you
it,
can
Luna.
have it. You can have another spot.
whatever you want, Miha.
You can
Whatever
have
you want,
whatever you
Uh,
want.
I'm just
whatever
I
you
got
joking,
want.
guys.
I got you, Luna. I got you. So what you guys are
Mia,
saying, she gets a pity slot? Is
there
what you're
you
giving
go.
her?
Oh my
Not
god.
the pity slot.
You know
No.
what? I think it's time that. Oh,
Talk it now, Mia.
wait,
Kicked her out.
Oh my god.
That
Luna,
was diabolical.
Mia, get on through Ruby. From the penny.
it's not pity. It's not pity at all.
I'm just.
We will gladly have you.
I
Oh
want Mia to
no,
go
I'm gonna
there.
have to deal with that.
You sit in the basement and you think about what you did, okay? You sit there, you think about it.
She gets a little timeout. You know, when they do timers in
Yeah.
my life or timeout, like she just got the full Irish goodbye.
You didn't even give a warning. Mia, tell her how it is. Let it out, baby. Let it out.
Oh, I can't unmute.
I
She
tell
says, I was gonna say, she says, I'm not even gonna come back on camera.
Right.
I tell
She said,
Enchanter to come around and be
let
behind Ruby.
let
I
her
can't
know,
unmute.
babes. Let her know that she don't even got the. She can't even see your beautiful face now. She don't got
She's
the
got to earn it.
privilege.
I'm about to go down into the lobby.
Y'all, we really are in the same hotel right now. I gotta go. You know,
We need to do a welfare check on you later.
So I said
She's
ding dong
running.
ditch.
She's running.
Go, go, go.
I'm calling security. Security, there's this lady.
French
Kaya, run.
He doesn't even go here. No, I gotta pee. I gotta go to the bathroom.
just a girl.
Guys, like, she doesn't even go here.
My jaw's hurt, yo.
Dude, for real. I'm over here. My kids are sleeping and I'm cackling. Next thing you know, they're gonna wake up.
I have abs now, you guys. Oh shit.
Like all of this hurts. All of this hurts.
Oh my god. This is so fun. Oh my god. You know, I went into somebody's live today and I discovered that there's stencils to make, like, you know how you trim bushes? And there's stencils to make your bush like in a heart shape, diamond, a
No.
star. Yes. I did not know that.
Are we talking about land, like, true?
Like, yeah.
Man, I thought you were talking about like the bushes
Like
outside.
hedges.
What did I? Whose bush? What did I miss?
Hedges. No.
Listen, I go into JoJo's live earlier and they're in deep conversations about the bush stencils and I'm like
I literally missed that. Like, they left my house, went there, and I missed all of
Dude, I didn't even know that. I was like, wait, so there's stencils to like draw out like a heart. Yeah, babe, like a heart, a diamond. They even got a lip. Like you could put a lip.
You know,
That's
you know what
exactly
that's
what it
giving?
looks like.
You know what that's giving? You all aren't old enough probably, but that's giving like back in the day in high school, like when I would go to the tanning bed, I'd get the
Yes!
little Playboy
Yeah, the
bunny.
Yes.
Put it on
Yeah,
Little
that's
Playboy
what it's
bunny.
giving. I would
So
use
now-
a
Oh my
Playboy bunny
God.
sticker for my abdomen, you know, because
Right.
like that's
So
hot.
now we have to write an FMC that has a nice little trim, like in a lip shape, you know, or maybe
I
a
will
rocket
say,
ship, you know, like and
that's
call that
not mentioned
rocket.
enough. Yeah, they always talk about every other part, but you know, the bush never gets attention in books.
Kaya, are you coming to my hotel so we can get some French 75s?
Yeah, I'm
What?
coming to you right now.
Wait, what about me?
Okay, I'm really
Oh yeah, come on, Mia.
I'm leaving. Love you guys.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off
Bye.
too. I gotta be early. Love you.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye, sweetheart.